Hi, Kitty Lee. This is take two of my student reflection. I'm just going to go ahead and jump into it in this on this take. So right here, I think I mentioned to you in class that this was a little bit confusing because I thought that the product or the set of instructions was asking for a product, how a product is supposed to be used. So, for example, camera or maybe even a watch. But then the second sentence right here, just consider the consequences of poor construction, properly assembling a baby crib or packaging or packing a parachute. That led me to believe that maybe you're looking for an instruction set for maybe assembling a product. So I was a little bit confused, but I went with instructions on how to use a product. Right here, I just want to point out that I really like the way that you allowed your students to see examples, maybe even done some modeling for them and allowed them to see the best practices of that particular genre. So I really like that. Um, what else? Okay. Again, this is just set of instructions going back to assembly of a product or product usage. Okay, so right here, I like that you included color. I really never thought of color as a mode, but just like images and text, we also read into color. So I really like that. Thank you for expanding my understanding of mode right there. Um, Okay, so medium right here. It's worded well enough where I understand. I do know a young gentleman that is starting his first semester at UNM, never took 110, never took 120. So, you might want to give some examples on what you mean by medium, so because somebody might not be as familiar with the terminology. But again, I'm going to assume that you're going to cover this all in your SWAs and with the models. So. Um, I thought blog was kind of a peculiar genre for a set of instructions. So what I mentioned is that you might want to put video or animation in this spot and then move blog down, or even categorize blog under something as other mediums because I've never seen instructions in a blog. I've seen videos, and also printed and electronic downloadable text, but never a blog. So I just thought, I'd give you a little bit or something to think about in terms of using this genre. Okay, what else? So okay, so when I read this instructions should include all, I'm assuming that you want me to include everything, but I don't know if that's necessarily the best way to put it because there are some things I know if I'm making choices in terms of genre, there are some things that you mentioned that I didn't include in mine because I was taking audience in consideration and genre and the medium. So statement of purpose just didn't seem to fit within the product that I was writing a set of instructions for. Also, a description of finished product. So because I wrote on how to use the product, I didn't really see the I didn't see description of the finished product as something that's necessary because the product that I was using already comes assembled. So just some thoughts on that. Let me see. Also, I don't know if you want to break up this into two sections. When I look at this, I see things like a title, an introduction, statement of purpose. Those seems like more concrete sections within the set of instructions, but and then I come down to something like motivation for your audience. So I don't know if you wanted to include, a separate section such as what I'm looking for. What you should consider, things like that. So, because this is a little bit less concrete than things like title and what else? Title and introduction, statement of purpose. So, and this is what I was mentioning. I didn't include this um, in my final product. So I want to quickly go over what I did do. And so I did include uh, headings. I used three different modes in mine. Um, I used pictures, I used text, and I also having a little bit of trouble here. I apologize, my computer froze up, but I just wanted to mention I did use color to indicate caution, red, electroshock weapon, and then charging the product I used yellow, which kind of just made sense in terms of electricity yellow. I don't know why. Anyways, I went about 25 seconds over. I apologize. I hope this one's a little bit better, a lot less ums. So there it is.